Absolute Evil just provided James Gunn with the tools to create the rumored Authority film in the Gods and Monsters phase of the DCU. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. The revelation of these bad guys will be part of the iconic Justice League in the Absolute Universe was shocking enough. It was even more so when the Joker, one of the most nightmarish villains in the setting, proposed it. He correlated the actions of these superheroes as a sign of injustice, which their Justice League will eradicate for the balance of yin and yang of the world. And with the introduction of Lex Luthor in the mix, the Absolute Universe is being thrown into a twister, from which the escape of our heroes might be impossible. Everything that's happening to Batman and his team, and what's about to happen to Smallville in Absolute Superman number 13, in the name of justice, is being orchestrated by Joker, who has convinced everyone of his plans. Therefore, with Absolute Evil number 1, a hierarchy has been established between heroes and villains, further solidified with the death of Absolute Green Arrow in this universe. Therefore, this issue serves as a warning to the likes of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Their days of injustice are soon to be over. After a long and arduous span of waiting, DC's Absolute Evil crossover issue has finally been released, and it has shaken the entire Absolute Universe to the core. With the congregation of all the major villains from this universe, they have finally formed the Absolute Justice League. Consisting of Ra's al Ghul, Veronica Cale, Hector Hammond, Eleanor Thwain, and the Joker, this new Justice League is a twisted, perverted version of the original team of superheroes. And thankfully, this is also the exact team dynamic that DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn needs to bring the vision of the Authority to life in the DCU. The presence of a twisted form of righteousness and justice is exactly the formula that Gunn requires to bring the vision of the Authority movie to life. In addition to being one of the more obscure teams in the DC Comics, they are also the sense of dread and hopelessness that the franchise requires. In the future, we might see our beloved heroes being hunted down like criminals and villains by this new Justice League, where things are going to go from bad to way worse in their respective series. These overbearing challenges that the heroes are set to face are just one facet of the story, and the sheer brutality and dark elements that are part of the narrative should also be brought into the forefront. Gunn can make this happen by incorporating those things through the Authority, while also cutting back on the signature humor of the DCU. What would you like to see in the Authority film? Tell us in the comments below. And thanks to Absolute Evil, the recipe for creating such a team is right before the director. As we saw, the amount of raw edge and grit that this crossover issue brought to the Absolute Universe has taken the stakes of the narrative to the next level. And with terrifying villains with even more terrifying powers, the odds are stacked completely against the heroes. Ben Barnes is the latest actor who has expressed interest in playing Batman for James Gunn's DCU. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. James Gunn and Peter Safran's first DC phase, titled Gods and Monsters, includes a new film called The Brave and the Bold, which will introduce Batman and Damian Wayne to the DCU. The Punisher star Ben Barnes spoke to Collider about a possible role he wants in his career. I was actually watching my parents just visited me, and they bought some like little kid videos, and we were watching some old family videos. And in every single one, I was dressed like Batman or Robin Hood. I think there may have been a Spider-Man one, but it was mainly Batman. So obviously, from age 4 and up, I obviously requested that. Speaking on a panel at FanX Salt Lake Comic Con, Barnes revealed his fascination for the Caped Crusader, with Collider's Lovett urging him to manifest his dream. Barnes replied, "Hey, I accept. Just call me, I've got Bruce Wayne ready to go." Batman, according to Barnes, has been the one constant dream role growing up. Ben Barnes did star in an MCU show, but as an antagonist. If he does get to suit up as Batman, James Gunn would have to cast him in the upcoming Batman film he has planned. Should Batman have white eyes? That's a big subject of conversation. It's like, guys, that's really what matters? But those are the things they care about. Should his utility belt be yellow? Should he have the yellow crest around the bat? All of that sort of stuff. None of those things are what's most important to me. What matters is the character, the story, and I think we have a really good story now for what's happening with Batman. Speculation about who Batman would be and his character's appearance has been circulating online, to the annoyance of James Gunn. Speaking with comedian Tom Segura on his podcast, Gunn said, Via Collider, Ben Barnes is really good at playing charming and brooding personalities, like he did in the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, where he was featured as the titular character. Put him in a modern suit, and we have our Bruce Wayne, playboy billionaire. This would be crucial to add the charisma needed to pull off Bruce Wayne's characteristics. Ben Barnes played the titular role of Dorian Gray, a movie about a beautiful man. His performance was layered, portraying a character who embodied a sophisticated personality outside that hid a darker interior. Sound familiar? To add to the intensity needed to pull off The Dark Knight, we needn't look further than Shadow and Bone, where he played a manipulative leader who can charm anybody. At many moments during the show, Barnes' character was so intimidating that it brought his adversaries to their knees. While many details about the film are still kept under wraps, we know that the film will be helmed by the Flash director Andy Muschietti, while Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2 will be part of the Elseworlds, and not the DCU. Ben Barnes, now 43 years old, has the capabilities to bring an interesting Batman to the big screen finally. Being a veteran actor in the industry, his age would be perfect to portray a Batman who mentors a young Robin. Here are some of the roles Ben Barnes has played, along with reasons why he would be a suitable fit for Batman and Bruce Wayne. James Gunn responds to a post revealing his frequent collaborator has been cast for a very important role in the DC Universe. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. Gunn's reaction to the rumor was priceless, with several fans joining in the fun in the comments section. So far, the official cast for the upcoming movie has yet to be revealed, but the DCU chief is already sharing tons of interesting information about the project. It looks like someone leaked confidential information about the casting of Damian Wayne, and James Gunn isn't letting it slide. In a post on Threads, the filmmaker hilariously responded to a fan who fake-leaked an announcement revealing Michael Rooker will play Damian Wayne in DCU's The Brave and the Bold. The casting rumor is, of course, baseless. There's no way Rooker would play Damian Wayne, the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul, unless Gunn plans to make Robin the same age as Rooker, which is 70 years old. It's no secret that Gunn and Rooker have worked together numerous times in the past. The actor joins the prestigious League of Stars who have appeared in both Marvel and DC franchises, making him a very familiar face among fans. Amid the current talk about the upcoming movie, the post was a hilarious nudge at Gunn and Rooker's tight-knit bond. From the 2006 sci-fi comedy Horror Slither and 2010's dark comedy superhero film Super, to 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy and 2021's The Suicide Squad, plus this year's Superman movie and the Peacemaker series, all of these projects proved that they love working with each other. Gunn told BuzzFeed that he's been a huge fan of Rooker's works even before they met, and the secret to their lasting friendship, apart from liking each other tremendously, was that Rooker is a madman. The actor has many odd, creative ideas that the filmmaker greatly appreciates. Who do you want to see cast as Damian Wayne? Let us know in the comments. A recent interview via IGN revealed that Gunn isn't too anxious about hiring the next Batman, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty details of the movie's plot, which would see Batman and Robin in action, the director remained tight-lipped about Bruce's and Damian's ages. When asked if Bruce will be mid to late 30s and Damian will be 10, he answered, "No, I think you